You guys, again, you did not fare well last time. How do you think you're going to do today?
Winning time.
Dabbing time.
I think that John only cares about the dabbing. He doesn't care about the winning.
Got me. Chris, pass the ball!
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Devin.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Smart, the guard. Jason Tatum is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at point guard. And they pick up 2. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's Smart. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Here's Tatum. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Paul with the ball. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Paul against Walker. Outside Tatum. Rejected by Crowder.
Big defensive play by Crowder, snuffing him out there.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And it's in there.
Look, he pounces on a chance when the D falls asleep. Easy, too.
The Suns have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Paul outside. And there's the pass to Crowder. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Bridges. And the layup is good.
Taking this defense to task so far. No misses in their first 5 attempts.
For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Left side, Walker. Outside, Tatum. Misses the 3. Phoenix leading by 4. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
So for the Suns, Saric checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Now here's Johnson. Following the miss by Evan Fournier. A nice shot by Booker.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Now here's Tatum. From 17 feet out, they get it back. Thompson with the bucket.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point lead. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Booker outside. Out to Payne. A 3-ball. Doesn't go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
Oh, like a freight train running downhill. Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Walker. On the wing, Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Booker. Over Smart. Johnson. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Tatum on the wing. From deep. Rebound by the Suns.
A scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
Inside, stolen by Smart, and up the court come the Celtics on the break. Shots good by Walker. Walker's got his second bucket.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
Saric. Great D that time from Tatum. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out pitch.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Dario Saric is out there with Johnson. And it's Payne at the point guard position. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 6. Smart finds Williams. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. One-on-one fast break. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
That's a great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic use.
Ball against Walker. Tatum on the wing. Here's Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Smart leading the charge. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And, Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that part.
Fournier against Bridges. Unloads.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
Fournier finds Parker. Got a hand on it. Booker looking around. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Cameron Payne's checked in for Devin Booker. And the Celtics also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. Suns leading by 6. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Off the dribble. Crowder careening inside and gets the whistle.
First trip to the line for him here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Fournier. There's 1:47 left here in the second. Parker with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bridges. Passes it to Ayton. That's a 2 from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good. Parker.
And hey, that wasn't easy, but Parker was just committed to scoring no matter what.
Phoenix leading by 6. 1:05 left in the first half. Paul kicks to Crowder. Pulls it up. And the shot is long. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the dunk by Parker.
It's all about effort for Parker. I mean, when he works hard in transition, he's rewarded for it.
Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. Lets it go from 11. And that's good for 2. Ayton's got 6 points.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Nesmith, defended by Paul. Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Suns leading by 6. Now Paul. There's the triple. And again, it's the Suns missing. That'll do it for the first half. Suns lead by 6. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson, Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. And that'll do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guard. Jason Tatum is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Booker with no one around. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Walker dishes to Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Paul picks up that.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And another shot. They get it back.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Here's Tatum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Tatum's got 4 this quarter. Phoenix calls timeout. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Williams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Stolen by Walker. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Floats it up for Williams. And stolen by Ayton. Walker against Paul. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Walker. Outside, Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Paul looking around. Plenty of space. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Paul's got his first points in this one. Outside, Walker. Tatum on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
No good from Booker.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, I'll say this. Tatum gives you options in the open court because he can score from anywhere.
Paul outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. Rebound, Boston.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Saric comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And then for Boston. Parker's checked in for Fournier. And it's Neesmith in for Smart. That one goes in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. A two-point game. To the middle. Williams with the steal. Tatum down low. Johnson's there.
Wow, wonderful court awareness that time. You can count on Walker to find the open man.
Here's Payne. Ayton inside. Guarded by Walker. And Phoenix turns it over again. So for the Suns, Crowder comes in for Saric. And it's Paul in for Payne. Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Pass to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Down low, Crowder with the steal. The drive by Booker. He can't hit that time. Walker with some nice D. Here's Tatum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already. Broad shoulder game, able to make shots through contact.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Paul's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Booker and Johnson fill out the wing. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Tatum.
And the thing about Tatum, you may not have the quickest drive, but the finish is explosive.
Paul kicks to Booker. Over Neesmith. No good from Booker. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Tatum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And what you love about Tatum is that scoring gene, but with efficiency, both from the field and the line.
Paul right side. Kicks it to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum leading the charge. Thompson with the bucket.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Ball outside. Shoots over Walker. Paul's shot is off. Celtics leading by 9. Parker outside. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Boston. He kicks to Walker. Tatum with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Thompson passes to Tatum. And it's good off the back rim and in. 21 points for Jason Tatum.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Crowder stays with it.
Crowder's a guy that does so many of the little things for them, just like they're cleaning up the mess on the offensive glass.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Tatum against Johnson. Trying to get open is Thompson. And the dunk by Tatum.
He covers a lot of ground with impressive long strides. Tatum excels at driving to the rack.
Paul outside. Shoots over Walker. Paul can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Paul outside. And the pass to Booker. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
And Walker kicks to Parker. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Tatum drives in.
I love Tatum's use of the pick that time. I mean, the extra room was all he needed to take a confident shot.
Paul outside. Looking to get back on track here. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Free throw good, Paul.
Well, look, I've always thought that the way Paul leads his team is impressive. Look, he's always talking, giving instruction. I guess he's a real player coach.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bridges checks in, and then for Boston, Evan Fournier comes in for Jabari Parker. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Neesmith. Outside Tatum. Some solid defense from Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Walker surveying the floor. Back to Thompson. Passes to Tatum. Shoots the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Tatum's got 30 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Paul with the 3. That shot misses. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
double-digit leads. We just don't get.
And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Tatum out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Weissman, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, he changes that whole narrative. That's just called working within the offense. As Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision and then sees the open man.
Weissman with the rebound.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Curry looking around. No good with the triple. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Thompson passes to Walker. Tatum down low. Guarded by Green. Thompson. Tatum kicks to Walker. Boston, no good that time either.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
A putback, and Green is right there.
Well, Draymond doesn't just come down with the rebound. He goes right back up aggressively to score.
To halt the run, and the layup is good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Now here's Curry. Weissman no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
A huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Walker, and Tatum pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside, Green. Passes it to Weissman. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here. And we hear of players attacking rehab. Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Poole. Now the pass to Toscano. Here's Poole. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Wow, hammering it in.
tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
As the pool. Here's Toscano. Parker with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Neesmith can't get it to go. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a three-point game. And it's Wiggins missing. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Pritchard. Now, here's Neesmith. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Oh, my wife, for sure. Yeah.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Lee. He's out there with Kent Bazemore. Kelly Oubre out there with Looney. And it's Toscano in at the power forward. And the dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Celtics trail by 5. Neesmith, the pass to Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Shifty, elusive offensively. Tatum's scoring potential is through the roof.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Passes it to Lee. Takes the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Outside, Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Wiseman's checked in for Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lee. Celtics also with a sub. Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Charity stripe shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Celtics trail by 5. And Parker, here we go. And Thompson kicks to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walker against Curry. Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good from outside.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumpers.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
And here is Curry. 7 points in the game. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Clock at 4 over Walker. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 9.
Look, you cannot leave Curry alone from anywhere. You got to pick him up at his house if you're a defender. He just rarely misses.
Gets a hand on it, and Parker stays with it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Curry. The pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Stolen by Walker. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Fournier passes to Walker. And it's Walker again missing.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Toscano's checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Kent Bazemore.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, the power on that prudent.
Unreal.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Fournier dishes to Tatum. Got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Boston with the ball. 5 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 4. Inside. And stolen by Fournier. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
And a deep three from Curry. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the... Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At one stretch in the opening period, they built up... And that does it for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guard. Tristan Thompson is out there with Tatum, and it's Fournier in at the 3 slot. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Fournier. Outside Tatum. From outside the arc, Wiseman with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game. That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
It's Curry outside. And Boston with the rebound. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lee against Walker. Right side, Lee. Oubre outside. Over Smart. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
Good on the second free throw.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum is clever when he's in attack mode. Great at beating defenders to the basket.
Lee outside. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Fournier against Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Walker against Lee. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lee kicks to Wiggins. Three-pointer, knocks down the 3-ball. Wiggins has got 10 points.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Tatum passes to Walker. Back to Tatum. Outside, Walker. Tatum down low. Working on Green. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Tatum. Lee with the ball. He kicks it to Oubre. Clock at 6. Lee in the post, guarded by Walker. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Toscano's checked in, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Wiggins. Then for the Celtics, Parker's checked in for Fournier, and it's Neesmith in for Walker. Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Poole. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The fadeaway. Oubre outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then there's Wiseman. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Toscano in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now, here's Nesmith. Here's Tatum. Bazemore grabs the miss. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Golden State. Out to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Parker passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Cloak loose. To the inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Outside for Curry. Stolen by Thompson. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kent Bazemore. Kemba Walker is checked in for the Celtics. Nesmith, the pass to Walker. From deep three-point range, but they recover it. Tries again. The shot will not fall. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Bobbed up there for Green.
Well, Klay Thompson can shoot the ball and score. We know that. He's also a capable defender. We know that. But how about checking out his playmaking?
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Boston making some changes. Jason Tatum comes in for Jabari Parker. And Fournier subbed in for Nesmith. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David.
Well, Steph started that all with his defense. Fantastic at getting into the passing lane and coming up with a steal.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 35.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Curry with it. Defended now by Fournier. Feeds it to Wiseman. Outside for Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Fournier. Curry can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Tatum. Smart, and it's Smart with the extra effort.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition, something also he's improved at.
Curry against Walker. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Fournier's shot is off.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Green kicks to Curry. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. He can't get that one to fall. The Warriors go the other way with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry outside. It's good from long range. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Pascal. Off the mark. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. Will be a fun matchup to watch.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point guard position.
I like how Curry shoots that one in rhythm. No need to force the issue.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Wiseman with the rebound. Booker against Curry. He kicks it to Green. Curry looking around. The 15-footer. And he can't bank that one in. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges passes to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. It's stolen by Wiseman. Outside Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Curry. Over Paul. Again, Curry missing.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Exceptional instincts from the clever guard, Paul. I mean, reading the D, making the right pass.
Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Curry. And there's the pass to Thompson. Curry against Paul. Let's go. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, oh, he can play for forever. I love the explosive energy of Green. A great competitor. He takes pride in dominating his opponent.
It's his first trip to the line.
76% from the line a season ago.
And the Suns here with a different look. Saric is checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Now here's Booker. Dishes it to Saric. Back to Booker, beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Green, great positioning on the putback.
And the timing on the boards. Green has a knack for getting perfect positioning.
Bazemore against Booker. The feed to Saric. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Poole. Kicks it to Bazemore. Oubre outside. Bazemore on the wing. Defended by Booker. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. To the wing on the left. Here's Craig. Green with the rebound. Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Looney. Goes back up. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Both teams deciding to change it up. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now the Warriors moving it up. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to Toscano. Here's Lee. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. The NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were just a more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
Kent Bazemore is out there with Lee. Then there's Oubre. And it's Toscano in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Yeah, look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Booker against Bazemore. Booker dishes to Ayton. The Warriors pull it in. Inside, here's Lee. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Kevon Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Curry subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And for the Suns, Jake Crowder's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Wiggins with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Outside for Curry. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Using so many devices to get a shot. I mean, that time Curry on the catch and shoot.
Booker in the post. Covered by Lee. A nice shot by Booker.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And you got to love what Lee adds to your rotation. Flexibility and effort at both ends.
Yeah, G.A., he gives you points, rebounds, assists, steals. He does it all. I mean, had some double-doubles last year, as a matter of fact. Considering his relative inexperience, his game is fairly mature and very, very well-rounded.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. From the top of the key, and it's Golden State with another.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Back to Paul. To the paint. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Paul against Curry. Passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. There's Lee with the 3. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. The drive by Booker. Good D by Lee.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Curry with a wide open look. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:35 left in the second quarter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. On the wing, Lee. Back to Curry. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. And 1:01 left now here in the second. Ball against Curry. Here's Booker. He has 6. Paul kicks to Booker. Just 5 on the clock.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Here's Toscano. Defended by Crowder. Booker against Lee. Curry on the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Suns trail by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
The pass to Green from downtown. That shot off, and some good action. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And the shot goes in. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Over Booker. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Count it.
Nice work offensively, and Crowder caps it off inside.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Curry against Paul. From past the arc. Another miss by Curry. Suns trail by 4. Paul with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Paul. Doesn't go that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. And last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now, he's right back to competing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Booker. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. Pulls up. High post. And no good that time.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
I mean, look, with all the hand injuries he's had over the years, I don't know how Paul's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, some of his fingers look like they got 4 knuckles.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharch is checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Booker. Here's Poole. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oubre against Johnson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Well, coaches love to see that kind of grit on the glass. Looney likes to earn his rebounds.
Ball passes to Ayton. Oubre pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Toscano's checked in. Now here's Oubre. Here's Poole. And he's going up for the alley-oop. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne dishes to Johnson. Here's Paul. Toscano with the rebound.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Crowder's checked in. Now here's Paul. The feed to Ayton. That one's not going to go.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Green. Goes up at the stripe. He gets it in there. Green's got 6.
And that's just playing under control. I mean, Green, an efficient scorer who can hit the mid-range shot.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Booker. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for Devin Booker.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
They kick it out to Green. Shoots over Crowder. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Green, also Kelly Oubre out there. Kent Bazemore is out there with Weissman. And it's Poole in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Green. Shot clock at 5. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Curry. The offensive rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Curry against Paul. He dishes it to Booker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And he makes that one.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. Sinks the three-pointer.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Paul outside. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Curry finds Thompson. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Now here's Curry over Paul. Curry can't get it to go. Booker the pass to Ayton, and the shot is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Thompson right side. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. From the stripe. And he comes up with the deuce. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, Mr. Get Buckets. It's unbelievable how many of these Curry makes.
And it's Paul penetrating. Kicks it out to Booker. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Suns trail by 5. Pass to Booker. But Trey. Not going to go that time. The Warriors go the other way. Curry kicks to Green. To the middle. Wiggins against Booker. And Thompson gets it to go.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Johnson.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Passes it to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Off the left rim and out. And it's Phoenix's ball. Trailing by 5. Here's Booker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on James Wiseman.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins outside, puts up a 3. No good, shot missing.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second now.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Now Booker. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying... not messing around. They're ready. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Jason Tatum is out there with Thompson. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And he gets the bucket.
You got to close off the lane to the basket. Tatum is just so good at creating angles to attack.
Now here's Paul. Down low, and Ayton gets double-teamed. Kicks it out to Paul. The 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And here are the Suns now. It's a 3-point game. It's deflected. Bridges passes to Booker. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And Bones, Devin Booker capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
A nice shot by Booker.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And Thompson kicks to Walker. Second chance shot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Fournier dishes to Thompson. Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. On the wing, Booker launches it. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 7 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 6. Up top, Tatum. Defended by Crowder. Tatum no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. And here's Walker. Tatum drives in. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 6.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker against Smart. Booker the pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. And the Suns here with a different look. Saric checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Here's Pritchard, and the slam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Booker with it. Defended now by Fournier. And stolen by Fournier. One-on-one here. Now the pass to Williams. Fournier. It's good on the putback. And this game is tied up now.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
On the wing, Booker. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Off target from three-point range. Here's Neesmith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both shots good from the stripe. Payne looking around. Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Celtics up. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some left.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Johnson. Payne out there with Booker. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Craig in at the three slot. Hits it from three-point range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Johnson against Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trailing.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Now here's Booker following the miss by DeAndre. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pritchard passes to Williams. Here's Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Fournier goes in. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And yes, it's good. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Fournier against Johnson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. Here's Ayton. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fournier passes to Pritchard. Back to Fournier. It's Fournier on the wing. Wide open. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Inside. That's good from Booker on the assist from Payne. 15 points for Devin Booker.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. And it's good. 2 points. Fournier's got 9 points in the quarter. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You can go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Jay Crowder's checked in for Sharich. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Payne. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The Suns have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Mikal Bridges, I think one of those talents coming out of college. A lot of teams expected him to have a 10 or 12-year career playing a great role as a two-way player in the NBA.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Fournier over Bridges. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Back to Paul. Bridges dishes to Paul. Pass to Bridges. Thompson with the rebound. Celtics trail by 5. And a fast break now for the Celtics. The kick out to Tatum. And the 3 ball is good. Tatum's got 9.
A terrific shooter with the range and confidence required to be successful. Tatum loves to let it rip.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Smart.
Booker being very active right now on the offensive end. Terrific at getting the defense to knock him around on the way up.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Walker surveying the floor on the wing. Thompson. Back to Walker. Pulls up from the corner. It doesn't go for him.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points and 3 assists. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Well, it's easy to see why they've been the better team offensively. They've been shooting the...
And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. Walker and Smart, the guards. Fournier out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Booker outside. Tips it, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Suns.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Walker the pass to Fournier. The three-pointer no good. Suns leading by 6. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Booker's got 19 points.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
Here's Tatum. Here's Thompson. Pass to Tatum. Gets an open look and hits. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
There's the pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. To the middle. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Outside Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And good that time. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
A guy who has lived up to lofty expectations. Tatum impacts the game across the board.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Drains it from 17 feet out. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. 1:14 left in the 3rd. And it's Paul penetrating. Good work there as it goes. Paul's got 9.
Just can't say enough about how much of the game Chris Paul sees, exploiting every single hole in the defense, and an excellent penetrator.
Now Smart. Passes it to Tatum. Johnson with the block.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Kicks it out to Paul. Another shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 11 points in the game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Tatum.
You got to avoid fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Tatum. And the Celtics making a change here. Walker's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Sharge checked in for Crowder. And it's Booker in for Payne. Paul with the ball. He's got 11. Booker outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
6 seconds left in the 3rd. Tatum on the wing. Offline. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Hey, get on Chris.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Johnson is out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point guard position.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Yeah, I love how Jabari gets to the rim and goes strong. That time up over the top.
Paul surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. The shot misses. Great D that time from Tatum. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Outside, Walker. Pass to Tatum. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Shifty, elusive offensively. Tatum's scoring potential is through the roof.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Booker outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Booker. And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9 points. Got that bucket in no time at all. Tatum's got 24 points.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
And the pass to Bridges. Feeds to Ayton. Rebound, Boston. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passes to Johnson. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum at the elbow for the finish, and the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game. Devin Booker.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finish him strong.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Outside Tatum. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Shot by Paul, nobody around. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And that is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Walker dishes to Fournier. From 15 feet away, and with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Kemba Walker.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Back to Booker. From 11 feet away. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Smart. To tie it up. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Offline with his three. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Count it! And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Crowder pulls it in.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 4. 9 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready. DA, it's...
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, DA. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guard. Fournier out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Thompson in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Boy, you love the aggression. This is where Tatum has improved, converting off the bounce.
It's Curry outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. We've got a primetime interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect to see here tonight?
Could be a feeling out process early, but I do think once the teams get going, expect it to be physical and contentious.
Clock at 6. The 3 from Tatum. Connects from three-point range. Tatum's got 5 now.
Jason Tatum is the complete package on the offensive end. He can drive it, he can get to the mid-range, and now the three-point shot.
Curry against Walker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Green. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
And one thing that's great about Draymond, you can run the offense through him. Last year, he averaged just as many assists as rebounds.
Right, Greg, and obviously he has to be surrounded by great shooters because that vision is there, and he can throw every type of pass. He's extremely unselfish, but guys have to deliver on the catch. Well, right now, Andrew Wiggins understanding in the catch and shoot, they can't guard him.
Smart kicks to Fournier. Passes it to Walker. Out to Thompson. Walker with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Walker against Curry. Here's Thompson, banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Tatum drives in. That one good for 2. Tatum's got 7.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
For the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Tatum dishes to Fournier. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Walker. The pass to Wiggins. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Celtics trail by 5. Smart kicks to Fournier. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Fires the 3. That one misses. And it's Boston the other way. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And the dunk by Tatum.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Curry against Walker. Curry passes to Wiseman. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Fournier finds Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, how about Jason Tatum's rookie season? In the heat and the crucible of the playoffs, this guy rose to the level of the pressure. Incredible. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Poole. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how...
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so...
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Williams is out there with Parker. Then it's Neesmith. Then it's Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And he makes the first. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Pass to Bazemore. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Indoors, when you look back at this Warriors team's draft record, Looney proving to be one of their big success stories.
Yes, yet another great pick by an incredible organization. Back in 2015, Looney was the last pick in the first round. He dropped that far because of hip concerns. But once that healed up, this guy became a key component during 2 of their title runs.
Williams against Bazemore. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Tatum, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's Lee. T right on him. Here's Looney. Rebound by Williams. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Lee outside. In the corner, it's Oubre. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum drives in. Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 23.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Right side, Lee. Williams with the block.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Oubre, right side. Tatum deciding where to go with it. He's off on that one, so Golden State will take it the other way. Bazemore for three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the dunk by Tatum.
Guys, this guy is a natural-born scorer. Jason Tatum finding his groove.
Bazemore on the wing. Stripped away. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Finished off the break. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry with the bounce pass. Lee kicks to Curry. Back to Lee. 4 on the clock. He dishes it to Wiseman. Parker with the steal. Here's Smart. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smart's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Curry with it. 11 points in the game. To stop the drought. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Up top, Fournier, covered by Wiggins. And Walker kicks to Parker. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
This is where Jabari does some of his best work, right in that in-between area.
And so it's Boston with a 10. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 27 points. And that's a...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiseman. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact, nice.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Tatum, Fournier trying to break loose. Tatum's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Curry. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, a performance worthy of an all-time great, and I think at this point we're comfortable putting that label on Stephen Curry.
Back to Walker. Fournier in the corner. Outside, Smart. And here's Tatum for three. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Curry against Walker. Curry is inside. He's got 16. Takes a three. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, I'm not sure there's a player in the league with a better feel for that shot than Steph Curry. If he gets it off clean, you know it's going in.
Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Rebound, Boston.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Boston, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
As a young man growing up in New York, Kemba Walker was part of a performance team. And this young man is a performer between the lines as a basketball player. There's a bit of improvisation there as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jabari Parker comes in for Tatum. And it's Neesmith in for Marcus Smart.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
To stop the run, Poole the pass to Green. Floats one. That one drops for him.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Now Walker. Pass to Williams. Back to Walker. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the dunk by Bazemore.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Outside, Walker. Toscano with the rebound. Warriors trail by 10, and it's the Warriors on the break. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. All alone. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Boston leading by 8. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Walker. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry with it. He's picked up by Walker. From deep. Curry can't get it to go.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Neesmith, the pass to Walker. There's the feed to Williams. Back to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry way outside. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Walker looking for an opening.
And this is why Draymond is one of the best defenders in the NBA. Constant energy, and it's absolutely infectious.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. They lead by 7. Williams is out there with Tatum. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Fournier in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. The 3 from Tatum. But they'll get another chance. Outside, Smart. And here is Tatum. 5 on the clock. Over Wiggins. Tatum's shot is off. Warriors trail by 7. Jacks up a 3. And it's Wiggins missing. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness. No fear from Jason Tatum. Ooh, lights out.
Smart against Curry. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they continue to control the glass. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Curry with it. Williams picks him up. Thompson outside. The tray. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Fournier against Thompson. Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Woo-hoo!
It's Curry outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Tatum. Wiggins with some nice D.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Warriors trail by 8. Thompson inside. He's guarded by Fournier. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
I always like seeing Klay Thompson be active on the glass. He's got a good feel and good size.
Thompson against Fournier. The pass to Tatum. And that one is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. And Curry has it in the corner. Stolen by Smart. Here's Tatum. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Tatum's got 35 in the game.
This guy is skilled at getting the shot he wants inside. Jason Tatum with the size and touch to be efficient.
Curry can't get it to go.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Tatum's shot is off. Warriors trail by 8, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Outside Curry. Shoots over Walker. Curry's shot is off. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And it's good for 2.
Big shot maker. Wiggins poised in the clutch.
Celtics leading by 6. Tatum finds Walker. Back to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Williams. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Tatum's got 37.
Pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jason Tatum on point.
Curry passes to Thompson. 36 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Curry. Williams with the block. Now here's Tatum. He's tightly guarded. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Williams. here is Tatum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Poole. Misses the shot. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And just about to get underway as the starting five. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Well, they're getting closer. Thanks, D.A. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Ayton kicks to Paul. Tries yet again. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got the first points up on the board for Phoenix.
Hey, they broke it this year. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
Here's Curry with the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And here's Crowder after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What's up? A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Now here's Curry over Paul. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 5 now.
I mean, that's good as soon as it leaves his fingers. I mean, he's not going to miss from there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the wide open shot from Paul with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
This is why you put the ball in Paul's hands. I mean, he's one of the great decision makers we've ever seen take the floor.
Paul against Curry. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Booker out to the right wing. Up again. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Thompson in the corner. Goes up the baseline. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Suns trail by 3. Paul outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Top of the key, Booker. Back to Paul. Booker trying to free himself up. Warriors with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Shot, high post. Again, Golden State.
Oh, and you can't let Curry have that yet. What do you do to stop it?
.125 left to play here in the first. Paul outside. He kicks it to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And the Suns here with a different look. Saric has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Now here's Oubre. Kicks to Bazemore. Over Booker. Kept alive. Here's Looney. Some solid defense from Šarić. Suns trail by 3. Oubre with the steal. Passes it to Toscano. Back to Oubre. Pass to Toscano. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Booker looking around. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Warriors on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter.
The guys on the team already tell me.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Looney, Lee out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Oubre, and it's Toscano in at the power forward. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
The drive by Booker. Šarić passes to Booker. Great touch on the 16-footer. Booker's got 6 points.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Bazemore on the wing. $11 feet away. That one a little long. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Second shot opportunity. Šarić. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Get that out of here. And he gets it back. Oubre kicks it to Looney. Bazemore with it. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Lee. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
To the middle. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. Curry. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. No good from Booker.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. And here's the fast break. And there's Booker on the assist from Payne. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
No good from Booker.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Wiggins finds Curry. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
For one of the greatest long-range shooters you'll ever see, Curry's just as savvy inside.
Stolen by Thompson. Wiggins outside. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. Over Booker. Thompson misses. Suns trail by 4. Fast break. Here we go. No good from Booker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Right side, Green. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice shot by Thompson.
The green light doesn't get any brighter than it is for Thompson. I mean, when the 3 is there for him, he'll take it.
Here's Booker. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And here is Curry. Inside. Wiseman with the bucket.
Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1. And that'll do.
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Thompson for 3. Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 7. Booker the pass to Ayton. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And here are the Suns now. Bridges finds Crowder. Here's Booker. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Outside Curry. But they get it back. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Wiseman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wiseman's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I'll keep saying it. The most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Toscano's checked in, and Kelly Oubre subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And the shot goes in.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Curry against Paul. Now Curry. 12 points for him. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges misses.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
And the basket by Curry.
I tell you, how do you defend Curry on the catch and shoot? It's hard because he can hurt you from so many spots on the floor.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 7 points.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Curry against Paul. Thompson surveying the floor. From the line, it's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Warriors leading by 7. Oubre with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Toscano. Ayton attacking. And Ayton throws it down.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They double team Curry. The 3. Toscano's shot is good. Toscano's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Here's Paul. Count that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry against Paul. Outside Curry. Booker against Thompson.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Bridges dishes to Booker. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Booker. There's 57 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his 1st foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Ken Bazemore comes in for Thompson. And Lee's subbed in for Curry. All going up court. Yep, that one goes in there.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Lee against Paul. Lee kicks to Oubre. Here's Toscano. He has 5. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Changes up. Johnson, the pass to Crowder. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Paul. It's good.
And the focus Paul has on these shots, takes his punishments and stays locked in on the rim. Crazy.
And this is his 1st trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that one falls for Paul. Crowder with the steal. Now here's Booker. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiseman in at the center, filling out the middle. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. For 3. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Crowder kicks to Booker. Back to Crowder to take the lead. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And the Warriors with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Wiggins with it. Chris Paul covering. On the wing, Green. Johnson against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the dish to Wiseman. The shot's good. Wiseman's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Warriors. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Paul against Curry. Baseline try. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Paul.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Bridges. Pushing it up. The open shot by Paul. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Curry outside. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Bridges against Thompson. Bridges kicks to Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. To take the lead. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Paul's got 11 points here in just the second half. Curry against Paul. 16 feet away. And again, no good by Golden State.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Down low, Wiseman. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Crowder. Bridges finds Paul. That one goes. Count it. Paul's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
I mean, this is why you put the ball in Paul's hands. He's not going to back down.
Paul against Curry. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Suns.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Yep, that one goes. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Thompson against Booker. Thompson outside. Over Booker. The shot missing.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on, it's not a smart shot.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Phoenix. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. It's stolen by Green. Curry is inside. Defended by Booker. Curry can't get it to go. Here's Johnson. That's a 2 from Paul. Misses.
Look, Curry is an underappreciated defender. Terrific at using his speed and reach.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but